KBOI2 News, first at 4.
Well, let it snow. The snow started early this morning and was sticking to roads before the morning commute. It's the first snow to stick on the valley floor this season, and more is on the way.
In fact, it's hard to top the fun this little one is having, thanks to our viewer Tammy for sharing this sledding photo.
We have team coverage of the winter storm. KBOI2's Scott Logan and Sierra Ashwin are up at Bogus Basin. And Roland is standing by to explain what we should expect overnight.
But first, KBOI2's Devin Caney shows us the slick roads causing headaches for drivers.
Yeah, the interstate and main roads may seem fine now, but take a look here in the north end. There's still a layer of slush covering the streets, and even the sidewalks here are still really slick. People were slipping and sliding, walking their dogs earlier, so it's easy to see why first responders were really busy this morning with the season's first snowfall. Ada County deputies responded to 54 crashes this morning and 12 slide-offs. Nampa police had 43 crash reports, and there were almost 70 others in the rest of Canyon County. And Idaho State Police responded to 30 crashes and slide-offs. ISP says 2 crashes involved injuries and 2 people were taken to the hospital. And we will continue to cover the road conditions for your evening commute tonight. Just stay tuned to Channel 2. Reporting live in Boise, Devin Caney, KBOI2 News.
Thank you, Devin. And all of this snow, of course, is great news for Bogus Basin. KBOI2 Scott Logan is live to explain what you can expect on the mountain this year.
Snow is what they need at Bogus Basin. Snow is what they want, and snow is what they're getting. It's been snowing steadily all day. It's easing off a little bit, and a dense fog has been rolling in and out of the area. But I'll tell you, people here are really ready and itching to open up for the season. Bogus is definitely on track to open Saturday, but it remains to be seen just how much of the mountain will be ready.
It's really depending on how much of this comes down. We're real close to getting Deer Point open, but we will for sure have Coach open and a small terrain park at the bottom of Stewart's Bowl. That's a given, but Deer Point is still on hold unless we get some more snow, and the forecast is looking very favorable for more snow.
Classes will start on schedule Saturday, and if the Deer Point Express is able to open, it means Bogus can operate 7 days a week. Skiers and snowboarders will see some new things this year. The retail shop has been moved into the Simplot Lodge, and the cafeteria area has been expanded with a new menu added. The hope is that these storms set the stage for a great holiday season on the mountain.
The Christmas vacation, New Year's holiday, that accounts for about 30% of our annual revenue. So, this snow, it might be dollar signs coming down for us because it's super critical to be
really keeping their fingers crossed, hoping they can get enough snow to get the Deer Point Express, the old chair number 1, open, which means they can operate 7 days a week. All depends on how much snow we get. Live at Bogus Basin, Scott Logan, KBOI2 News.
Speaking of which, all of the area resorts are gearing up to open in some form. Tamarack is aiming for an opening day of this Friday. The resort has nearly 2 feet of snow at the summit. You may recall over the past weekend, they did some beginner hill openings. Brundage will open the Easy Street lift on Saturday. The resort has received a foot of snow in the past week. Along with all of that, we've also heard that Sun Valley has plenty of snow and they have opened portions, and Dollar Mountain is also opening.
The first snowfall is encouraging some people to pull out their skis and snowboards. KBOI2 Sierra Ashwin is also up at Bogus Basin to show us how they're going to be taking advantage of the wintry weather, even though the mountain isn't open yet.
The snow has got many people here excited for ski season to start, and even though we are starting a couple weeks later, that still isn't dampening anybody's spirits. So if you take a look at this video from earlier, you can see that Treasure Valley residents woke up to snow falling outside their homes, and there's even more up here in the mountains. The ski lifts aren't running here at Bogus, but people still came up to spend some time on the slopes.
Before I knew it was going to snow and woke up, I just knew I was going to come up here regardless of what it was. And I was super excited to find out that it had snowed quite a bit and that it was light and fluffy
The powder
powder.
keeps on getting deeper and deeper. Bogus Basin received multiple inches of snow today, and they're expecting even more on Thursday. So come on Saturday, you're not going to have to go walking up these hills anymore because they'll be opening up the coach lift and part of the mountain. Until then, we'll be watching from here or in the warmth of our own cars. Reporting live at Bogus Basin, Sierra Ostrin, KBOI 2 News.
I can only do a snow angel with one hand. There's a snow angel.
That's not a snow angel. Not if you're only using one hand. Come on, Roland. You got to do it right. That was, by the way, a little Facebook Live post that Roland made earlier today.
Yeah, apparently somebody on Facebook had requested that. So you can send your requests to Chief Meteorologist Roland Stedham, and we will make sure it gets done.
And next time, have your wife hold the phone, Roland, and then you can do it with both hands.
Are you kidding? My wife took one look outside and said, I'm going back to bed.
She was the smart one.
So I stepped outside on the driveway and I started doing one of these Facebook Lives, and then one of our viewers says, hey, do a snow angle. And I said, snow angle? I'm sitting there doing the Facebook Live holding my camera. A snow angel. So yeah, I had to lay down and right there on the driveway. Beautiful sight, folks. Just gorgeous to see this snow that's been falling here around southwestern Idaho. Time-lapse video from the top of Bogus Basin. We see the clouds still rolling in. The heavy flocking of the snow on the trees there in the foreground. Still a few snow showers are expected this evening, but here's some of the snowfall totals that we have seen just with this storm since about 3 o'clock in the morning. Bogus Basin 4 inches, Brundage got 4, Tamarack got 4, Eagle. At my house in Eagle, it was 1.5 inches to 2 inches in the meantime. Throughout much of Meridian and downtown Boise, it was about 1/4 inch to about 1/2 inch of snow. Jackson Hole, Wyoming got about 2 inches of snow out of this storm system. It's now moving away off into northern Utah. And there you can see little isolated pockets of flurries that are going to continue on again, off again through the evening. But for the most part, we're already looking forward to what's coming this way. Tomorrow is the dry, cold air that we're going to be seeing. High temperatures tomorrow in the 20s. Lows tonight are going to be in the low teens. And there's the leading edge of the next system that heads this way on Thursday. So here's your triplecast. Do anticipate some patchy fog in the morning. Otherwise, going to be a nice day tomorrow. Sunny to partly cloudy skies with high temperatures right there, 27 degrees. That sets the stage, my friends, for the next system that will generate snow in the Treasure Valley on Thursday and our local mountains as well. More on that coming up in just a few minutes. Here's Brett.